Hey everybody, welcome back to our channel and the 25 Days of Christmas Challenge. A few days ago, we did a video together where we tasted and rated several different panetones, and there is a lot of panettone left over. I was trying to figure out what I could do with it. One of the least intimidating, most accessible recipes that I came across was panettone bread pudding. The recipe that I'm using for today's endeavor is from King Arthur's Baking Company, and the ingredients are as follows. Fiori di Sicilia means flowers of Sicily. It is a combination of like citrusy notes and vanilla, things like that. I couldn't find Fiori di Sicilia, so what I did was I followed a quick recipe that I found online to make a substitute for Fiori di Sicilia. So my first order of business is going to be cutting up this panettone into the cubes that the recipe requires. After that, I'm going to follow the first instruction, which is to whisk together the eggs, the half and half, sugar, vanilla, and my Fiori di Sicilia substitution. Alex nearly pitched a fit when he found out that I was taking away all the panettones, so I'm going to start with the ones that he didn't like so much so that in the end, if this ends up being a complete bust, he can still have a little bit of the panettone that he likes. So here we are with the bread pudding in the 9x13 baking dish. I honestly feel like it's not enough bread. I kind of had to squash and move things around so that it filled the pan, and that's after I added an additional like cup and a half of bread, but this does not seem to be enough. See how there's all those gaps there? I don't know. And it doesn't look appetizing either. I don't know. I'm real nervous. The oven is preheated, and so I'm gonna go ahead and put it in and see what happens. The house smells overwhelmingly and pleasantly overwhelmingly of vanilla and orange and lemon and just like beautiful things. The recipe said leave the bread pudding in from 40 to 50 minutes. I'm a little skeptical and also nervous, and so I want to take it out at 40 and see how it's looking, and if need be, I can throw it back in. So here comes the big reveal. It puffed up real nice, y'all. It doesn't look too bad. Nice and springy. I should take this out. Oh my gosh, it smells amazing, y'all. It is very underwhelming to look at. I feel like maybe throwing in some cranberries or something to give it a pop of color would have been a good idea. It's been about half an hour, so the bread pudding has had just enough time to cool down but still retain some of that warmth for a good taste test. So I am going to serve myself a bit. It cuts nicely. But again, I don't think it was thick enough. It feels very flat for a bread pudding. Here is my bread pudding square. I'm gonna do something precarious. Don't try this at home. But it's so, it's so thin. It cuts nicely. You can see a bit of smoke. Smells great. It's not bad, but it's definitely missing some components. I mentioned earlier that I have some cranberries that I was thinking about adding in to give it a little pop, and now I'm realizing that's exactly why they put lemon curd in this, to give it more of a punch. If I make it again, I'm going to absolutely tweak the recipe because I feel like there is something that's just not there. I'll give it to Alex to try and see what he says. Maybe he has a better idea of what it is that it tastes like and what it feels like it needs, but yeah. Hi, Boo. Está caliente, baby, está caliente.
Huele rico porque es panetón.
¿Qué opinas?
Sabe panetón, obvio, pero la textura que le has hecho está buena. Sabe como pudín. No tiene mucho color, pero sabe bien. Sabe a panetón. Sabe a frutas.
Sí.
Y la textura es buena. Si tú quieres que se vea más resaltante, lo que se le puede arriba, encima.
Sí, como cranberries.
Ajá, cosas así, pero está bueno.
Okay,
Gracias.
you're welcome.
And that's the video, y'all. Thank you for liking, commenting, any suggestions you have below if you've made this kind of thing before, subscribing, and remember, as we always say, that with God, all things are possible. I'll see you tomorrow.
¿Y ahora qué hago con estos?
Eso me lo voy a comer yo.